So if you want the maximum performance in a fan, you have to buy some ugly Noctuas, right? Well, not anymore. So guys, Arctic just launched their new P14 A-RGB White, and what they are is basically they are the same version as their P12, their RGB fan, but in 140mm configuration. Now, these are some good value fans. They are pretty cheap, coming at around that 15 euros price point, but they also look really nice while coming in with the performance. Now, in today's review, I will focus on the following. So what you see right here is my personal build, right? It's a mini ITX build, and as of right now, I am running two Noctua 140mm fan. This is the PC I use every day for my video editing, gaming and stuff. And now, again, nothing against these fans, but they are a bit brown. Now, I am Italian myself, so no worries there, but I think they don't really match my build. So they are kind of hidden, but I think something white with some RGB could really help, but we have to see if they are up to the standard of the Noctuas, because when I made the switch from the NZXT original fans to these Noctua ones, it literally changed my life, because the NZXT ones used to get so loud under gaming, the whole PC would kind of vibrate, and they were the stock ones coming with the NZXT Kraken X63. But since when I installed this one, the PC is whisper quiet under full load. So today we're gonna make the switch, and then we will compare the fans on both noise, but especially noise while idle, noise while under load, noise at full speed, while taking a look at the temperature, while stress testing the system with Prime 95 small FFT. Now, in here I have an i9 11900K, so it's a pretty power hungry CPU for a mini ITX build, and now of course I run it undervolted as I show in my tutorials, but it runs pretty hot, so we do need to cool it properly. So I say we take a look at how these fans sound right now, then we get into building, and then we do the comparison. So guys, right now we are at full idle, so let's see what they sound like. Okay guys, so we are now under full load, and the PC reaches 80 degrees under Prime 95 small FFT. Now, let me let you take a listen at the fans under full load. Okay guys, so you see how they sound like, or well, how they don't sound, because you can't hear them pretty much. In real life it changes just a little bit from idle to load, but they are pretty much inaudible. Now, let's open up these ones, so we can first take a look at the aesthetic, and then see how they perform and how loud they are, which is pretty important for me. So, the packaging is really good, by the way. Okay, here they are. They come with 4 screws to mount them, which is good. And they just give you the fan, which has 2 connectors. One daisy chainable 3-pin RGB connector, and one daisy chainable 4-pin connector. Well, I say we go and mount them. Okay, so we successfully mounted. Let's do the sound test in idle. Okay, and here we are under load, Prime 95, small FFT. After 10 minutes running, sound test. Okay, so here we are with the results. Now, I wasn't expecting them to perform that good. Now, first of all, they are really gorgeous, but the results were even better. They are within margin of error from the Noctuas. They actually do perform the same. That's really incredible. I wasn't expecting it at all. So we finally have a replacement for Noctua that is cheaper and looks much better, in my opinion. Plus, you can also have the RGB turned off in case you want something a bit more subtle, and they can be good for a total white build as well. You don't have to use the RGB. The RGB is a 3-pin, so it works everywhere. And now, something that was a little bit tricky, maybe you couldn't quite hear it from the video, was the noise test. Basically, they were both silent. To the human ear, something I have to say is that, to be completely fair, I felt a little bit less vibration with the Noctuas, so I would say that while under load, to be 100% fair, they are ever so slightly quieter, the Noctuas still, but in idle they are the exact same, and performance-wise they are the exact same. So my recommendation falls on the Arctic P14, honestly. Pretty clearly, they are really good, the RGB model. The aesthetic is really hard to beat, and I think the performance is there to back it up. So do let me know how you like them on the Manta as well. Personally, I really like it. And I think I will be keeping these ones as the main in my build. And do let me know if you want to see them tested as case fans. Usually, if a fan is a good radiator fan, it's also a very good case fan generally. Cooling radiator is much more difficult than just cooling a case. But do let me know if you want more testing or if you have more fans to recommend me. And do let me know what you think about it. If you watched this far, maybe drop a like and a sub. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.